The following program contains material that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. You may find a list of the content warnings on this game's itch.io page in the description. No mirame cuando lloro. Don't look at me when I cry. Artwork and a little bit of everything by Bran. Writing by Angelo. Writing, coding, and music by Alice Rose B. GUI and character design by Dove, character design, coding, backgrounds by Sight, music by Lilith Crow, and team mascot, John.
I'll be back to take you to your psychiatrist, okay? The bed closer to the door is yours. We can bring you extra blankets once you're settled in.
I don't feel a hand on my back, but I feel shoved into the unfamiliar room regardless. The nurse's perfume follows me as I take in what'll be my new home for however long. Powdery yet floral, like clean laundry. But the strong scent of hospital soon overtakes the small bit of humanity I was feeling. Bleach, hand sanitizer, stifling artificial citrus floor cleaner.
Well, if you need anything, feel better.
I stare at the closing door, not bothering to respond. I'm not sure it would matter if I did. What a funny thing to say, here of all places. Does she realize what she said? I wish it was that easy. It's throwing a band-aid at a broken bone. Not even a cute band-aid. It's one of those flesh-colored ones. It's nice of her, but kind of worthless. But I guess I should at least be grateful someone is pretending they care, even if it's just because they're being paid to. Anyone else would feel a sense of hope, I think. Community or support or whatever in being here, being taken care of. I don't feel it. Honestly, I don't deserve it. I just can't find it in me to appreciate the gesture. Some fundamental part of me isn't working. It never worked, actually, I guess. Not taking care of myself, not eating right, not being enough. Kind of brought myself here. It feels like I was born to be a statistic, an obituary you see and go, oh yeah, that makes sense. The girl from your old job who killed herself, a joke post on Twitter. But still, I'm here, aren't I? I look down at my arms. They're covered by my undershirt, which I should probably be thankful they let me keep. I'm wearing it under what would otherwise have been an uncomfortable hospital gown. If it weren't for that, I'd see the reason I'm here, clad in almost too tight gauze or bandage or whatever they used. I didn't look. I always get too scared to look. Probably for the best. I take a cursory look around at my new home for the next however long. It's clean and tidy, artificially so, and small, and that's about as much as I can say about it. It's unfamiliar. Despite its cleanliness, it feels kind of like a death sentence. Like I'm in prison. They've even got the uniform. Doesn't really make me feel any safer, even if all of the doorknobs are sloped. Certainly not any safer than my bed at the hospital. At least there, all I had to do was lay down and get poked and prodded. The attention was nice. Nurses holding my arm to take my vitals, talking to me soft and sweet, almost made the food tolerable. My mind is a blur. I keep thinking about it. I'm trying not to think about it. I keep thinking about it anyway, lying on my bathroom floor. Thing was cold, too cold. I couldn't feel my fingertips. It made the warmth of my blood rushing out of my arms that much more apparent. Everything started warping, darkening, fading, just like going to sleep. Always known how, but didn't gather the courage until then. My arms are numb. I'm barely feeling anything pull out of them. Vertical. It's easy. It was too easy. I've never gone this deep before. I didn't look. Can't look. I don't remember what I was looking at. Maybe my eyes were closed. I feel like a blanket is being draped over me, finding the sweetest comfort and fading out in the most awkward of places. I think I threw up. I'm not sure. It's just like going to sleep. Just like going to sleep.
Hey.
I'm pulled back by a girl's voice. She's looking at me from her bed, hot, mattress, home board. I look back at her and blink a few times. I hadn't noticed her at all. Rooming me with a girl is. I didn't think they'd actually do that. They said they would, but she looks tired, like she needs a shower. She's been here a while, a few weeks maybe. She's wearing regular clothes at least. Is it hard to get out of here? Or is she just complacent? Is it better to stay? I realize I've been staring at this girl for the better part of a minute without speaking. Hey,
I'm Leilani.
Marisol.
Marisol. That's a pretty name.
She said it right. A little victory. Thanks. Then comes the silence. I dump the stack of documents they gave me onto the empty bed that I assume is mine. Rules, your rights, daily activities. I'll read them when I get bored. I wish it were a comfortable kind of silence. It feels thick. Silence of two people, almost incapable of navigating their own thoughts or their own or
I like your hair. The color. The cut is cute too, though I've never been able to get mine that long.
oh. Oh, actually, maybe I'm just socially inept. Thanks, I fiddle with my bangs, suddenly self-conscious that I'm something people can perceive. It's supposed to be pink, but I haven't gotten any new dye, so we talk for a little. She asks for tips about how to bleach her own hair and wishes she could do it in here. Bleaching, no, you could just swallow it to kill yourself. But maybe with Kool-Aid she could.
Mr. Hernandez?
A different nurse this time. She's poking her head in and has a clipboard in hand. Mister. Funny how something that you've been called your entire life can suddenly sting so bad. I suddenly feel ugly. Some weird bug under a heat lamp. Too big for my clothes, too big for the room, too mannish, unrefined, split ended, graceless, pretending. I always get the feeling that everyone is laughing at me, even if I can't see them laughing. Like they're doing it behind my back in their heads. Milani doesn't seem to react at all. Maybe she knew. Kind of obvious, I guess. Maybe she'll ask for a different roommate. I like talking to her for what it's worth, but I guess I understand. I'm kind of gross. The nurse is just looking at me expectantly. I must look crazy sitting here. I must look like a lot of things right now. Maybe I shouldn't be so sensitive. And to the long list of my own shortcomings. Um, just my first name is fine.
Sounds good, Marisol.
Well, I want to fight to correct her, but the effort it'd take already overwhelms me. Better to stay a small target. I just silently cringe and decide it's not worth it. At least she's trying to be nice about it.
Your psychiatrist is ready for you. If you could follow me, please.
Lani waves goodbye at me, smiling wide. I reflexively smile back. It's a nice feeling. I follow the nurse out of our room along the circular loop of the ward. They told me I would be free to walk laps around it during the day. kind of bleak. I'd rather be at home in my own bed, under my blankets, ignoring my phone, ignoring my everything, just sleeping. I walk past a rec room with people watching TV, cluttered around bolted down tables and chairs, made to be impossible to hurt someone with. A lot of them are wearing regular clothes. I've tried sleeping forever, and it doesn't work. Added to the list of things I am not talented at, suicide attempts. I'm here for a reason. I may as well get used to it and get it over with. Maybe I'll be here so long I have regular clothes too. Can't be any worse than how it was out there. The room is not what I expected. There's a lot of plants, candles lit and not, on various shelves in the room, making it smell like a mix of vanilla and lavender. It's borderline headache inducing, but nice, comforting. There's even a window on the back wall. Bright lights stream into the room, making it feel a lot warmer than the rest of the facility. A girl, no, a small woman, sits in the chair behind the desk, cluttered with little knickknacks and various flowers and vases. A monitor sits on the corner of her desk, just a little dusty.
Miss Hernandez, please sit. It's nice to meet you.
When I sit in the empty chair across from her, the woman smiles. I shy away, looking at the carpet.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? Please.
She leans over her desk to shake my hand.
Call me Dr. Rose.
She ignores my silence and retreats.
And is Miss Hernandez okay for you? Would you prefer I call you something else?
Could you call me Marisol? I don't know if it's on my chart, but
It is. Specifically because I just wanted to know what you wanted to be called, Marisol. From here on out, we'll be talking a lot less about what's on paper and more so about your thoughts, feelings. That's my job. I'm here to listen to you, not to read papers. For now, I want you to be unapologetically yourself, and that starts with introductions, like most things.
I scoff, but it's not meant to be sarcastic or disingenuous. Just kind of comes out. Sorry, it's just I'm new to therapy and everything, so I guess you could say I don't like therapists, so I never really got further than a quick evaluation here or there. Just a foreign concept to me. Telling a stranger your deepest secret sounds like it feels violating. I don't think I want to burden someone else with the drab details of my subpar life. I realize I'm not saying or doing anything because Dr. Rose is observing me intensely, waiting. When I continue to stare at her, back silent, she clears her throat. Somehow I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, getting a bad grade in therapy.
I understand the hesitation, Marisol.
She leans forward in her chair, looks me in the eyes. She's still smiling. I pick at my fingertips, embarrassed.
Look, think of me as a conduit of sorts. You tell me what you want to get out into the world, or things you might want to tell yourself, but are too afraid to realize alone. I'm not here to judge you, no matter what. Everything stays between us.
There's a kind of earnestness in her eyes. Her smile has me lowering my guard. It reaches her eyes, makes them all squinty. Well, what should I start with? Dr. Rose leans back in her chair, satisfied but not smug. She seems genuinely happy to continue the conversation.
Well, I have plenty of medical information from your providers. I was wondering if you could start with something basic, if you're open to it. Do you mind describing your home life to me?
Well, I've been living on my own for a few years. My family and I don't really talk, not since I got a studio apartment once I turned full time at my job.
Oh? What do you do for work?
It did. I don't have a job anymore. I can feel tears start to well in my eyes. Do people usually cry at their first appointment? Dr. Rose doesn't seem to be alarmed regardless. She listens to me intently, and I start to speak again. She hands me a tissue box without taking her gaze off me. I take it gratefully and pull a tissue out of it. I got fired. Had a really bad cold last month. Like, really bad. Took one too many days off of work to recuperate. I didn't have the time off. It's stupid. Really, I should have. I should have just gone. I can feel my heart sink into a pit and my legs begin to shake. I feel like I'm about to vomit all over the cutely decorated desk in front of me. She yell at me, I wonder? None the wiser, Dr. Rose just keeps listening. So, I don't think I can afford my studio. My payments aren't automatic anymore, and I'm here, so I'm gonna be homeless. I'm not already.
I'm sorry, Marisol.
So embarrassing. Everything about me must look pathetic. Thanks. Anyway, I guess that's why I'm here, in a way. Dr. Rose nods her head solemnly. She seems to understand what I mean. Like, she knows why I did what I did. I wonder if she thinks what I did was stupid and rash, or if it was an appropriate response. I wonder if she thinks my despair was warranted?
I know it may seem a little hopeless, but I want to assure you, we want to set you up for success before you leave here. I'll personally make it my responsibility to put you in contact with a suitable, long term shelter and a job corp to get you on your feet.
With all due respect, I'm not sure I want to talk about all that right now. I can feel the vomit threaten to surge past my esophagus. I don't necessarily want to be here, but every time I think about leaving, a new wave of nausea wrecks my body, like it's hopeless no matter what I do. But thank you. A phone alarm goes off, and the sudden sound takes me out of my dread. I guess it's our time. I can't tell if I feel disappointed or relieved.
Ah, that's my 5 minute warning. I wanted to make sure I had enough time to give you.
She reaches below her into what I assume is some kind of metal cabinet and conjures a little black journal with a few thin alcohol markers.
This. But hey, don't brag to anyone, okay? I'm not really supposed to give you markers, technically, but I think you'll benefit from writing your thoughts down, or drawing them, or something. You strike me as a creative type, and I don't want you getting too bored here.
I dimly wonder if it's the hair that gives away my creativity to her. I take the journal and markers and sandwich the writing utensils between the pages of the journal. It kinda works. Dr. Rose winks at me and nods her head approvingly. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, Dr. Rose. She's glowing. It makes my stomach flip in a decidedly different way than from before.
Don't mention it. Seriously, don't tell anyone. Hide it on your bed or something.
We both chuckle. Feels nice to laugh. Maybe it's not so bad here.
We'll be meeting twice a week, so your next appointment will be in about 3 days. The first week is always the hardest, so try writing in there to keep you distracted. I won't read it or anything. That's for your eyes only, Marisol. But I urge you to share any thoughts that may cross your mind while you do, if you'd like to.
My heart is warmed by the kindness. I'm sure she gives a journal to every one of her patients. Maybe the markers really are pretty so special. I feel my face warm up with flattery. I can't wait. After 3 long, boring days, I'm finally back in Dr. Rose's office. I found out a lot about myself since we've last seen each other. I don't like morning yoga or group therapy or any of the food here. Few more of the dried out flowers have been replaced with new bright ones. Lilies and daffodils? They invite a fresh floral scent into the room that wasn't there last time. Dr. Rose peers up at me as I walk in, waves absent mindedly at the nurse bringing me in, and smiles once the door behind me clicks shut.
Marisol, hello. I'm so glad to see you. How's your first week been?
Feels so nice to have someone so happy to talk to. Hanging in there. Boring is an understatement. Dr. Rose giggles and gestures for me to sit. I do.
I told you. But hey, it's a good time for reflection, now that there's nothing else distracting you, no responsibility.
She almost sounds like she wants to switch places.
Speaking of reflection, do you like the journal?
I nod my head. You were right. It's nice to have something to do.
I typically am, right?
She smirks. Got a smug sense of humor. I like it.
Well, like I said, I won't ask to see what you wrote, but I do have a few questions that I was hoping you might be able to answer for me today.
I wait for her to continue.
In our first session, you briefly mentioned that you won't speak to your family anymore. I wanted to ask, well, why that was?
I wasn't expecting things to get so heavy so fast. I run my fingers through my hair, rugging. It's nothing complicated, really. They disowned me after I moved out.
Why?
I clear my throat. Well, I don't know. They're ashamed because I started hormones and everything. You know, the classic transphobic family and everything. I think they're embarrassed their son and brother isn't a man at all. Dr. Rose nods her head slowly. I realize she wants me to continue, but there's nothing else to it. That's all. It was pretty cut and dry once I got settled into my apartment. My family blocked me on everything, told me to never come back. Dr. Rose hums. She starts to type something on her computer. Clicking of keys reminds me of where I am, somehow. Being observed?
And besides that, how's your transition, well, been? In your eyes, has it been smooth?
I shrug. Like I said, my parents.
I said, besides that, I want to know how your transition has been for you, not other people. I realized that it was the catalyst for your estrangement, and I am very sorry about that, but to be frank, I imagine that was for the better. I want you to explain to me your feelings on your transition in a more personal way.
Oh, oh, I've never really been asked that. I mean, I guess I do have thoughts. I never really told anyone what I'm about to tell her. But that's what this is for, right? This is what people go to therapy for? It's a long story. You want it to make sense?
We've got time.
Alright, well, when I was a kid, maybe like, I don't know, 6, my mom took my little sister and I to get our ears pierced. It's like a Mexican thing, I guess. Maybe other people do it too? Babies and kids, boys and girls, all getting their ears pierced. Anyway, I was super scared. I thought it was gonna hurt so bad that when we finally got to the place, I was a bawling mess, but my mom insisted I had to do it. I guess the piercer felt bad because when I finally sat down in the chair to get it done, she pulled out a box of little studs and asked which one I wanted to be pierced with. I looked down at my hands. I want to see whatever expression is on Dr. Rose's face. When she opened the box, I immediately saw these beautiful pink studs. They were little gem butterflies. I thought, wow, I've never seen anything so pretty. I wanted them so badly, but when I pointed them out, my mom immediately said no. I mean, I don't even really know what I thought was going to happen. A boy doesn't get pierced with pink butterflies. It's just silly. I didn't fight it. We ended up picking some ugly little silver studs. But God, I never stopped thinking of those butterflies. Through this obsession of butterflies and their life cycle, caterpillars, chrysalis, butterfly, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. I used to stay up watching butterfly documentaries about their migration patterns, about all the different kinds of butterflies. I was smitten. Those earrings became a passion. The denial of my desire to become some kind of, I don't know, boon, it kept me motivated. When I got into high school, I realized the butterfly obsession was less about the bug and more about me. I grew to hate my body. Puberty started, and I finally understood. I looked at my classmates, the other girls in my class, and I started to see butterflies. Everyone was changing from caterpillars to butterflies. Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw neither of those things. Something alien, something ugly, something horrific. The gross in between, rotten, overdue cocoon. So I strove to become a butterfly. Swallow tightly. So I learned what transitioning meant. I realized I was always meant to be a woman. It wasn't really something I had a hard time accepting. I always kind of knew it, deep down. In my eyes, I wanted to be a butterfly too. And this was my way of doing it. This was my way of breaking out of my cocoon and coming out the other side. Obviously, my parents didn't take it well, tried to convince me otherwise for years. Told me if I started hormones, I'd be cut off from the entire family once I moved out to live alone. I didn't even care. I was angry, mostly at my mom. Felt like if she had just let me get those butterflies, maybe this wouldn't have been so hard. Maybe she would have understood more. Maybe none of this would have ever happened. I can feel the heat of my tears burn in the corners of my eyes. I started hormones just a few months before I moved out. My parents effectively stopped speaking to me altogether. Barely said a word when I finally left. And when I did, I felt so free. Changes had started. I began training my voice, growing my hair out. It was so exciting, but I shudder. One day, I looked at myself in the mirror thoroughly. I didn't look like the rotten cocoon anymore. Something was just off. I realized I wasn't a butterfly. I can't wipe the tears away fast enough. I start to choke on my own breath, and Dr.Rose hands me a tissue box just like she did last time.
What were you, Marisol? What did you see?
You're gonna laugh, but I saw a moth. I'm I'm a moth. I really got the chance to be a butterfly. I was never an option. God, I realize I'm just some ugly moth. So many other women get to transition as gorgeous, flashy butterflies, and I just don't measure up. I'm like the butterfly's ugly stepsister. Unassuming, boring moth. Nobody likes moths. I don't even like moths. I built my whole life around this butterfly idea. Spent forever learning everything about them. I don't know a single thing about moths except that they're not butterflies. I wasted so much time. Oh, so much time. I sink down further in my seat, stopping to take a deep breath in. I try to center myself. I finally look up at Dr. Rose through my tears, expecting to see her disappointed, maybe for her to start saying I'm being dramatic or just stupid. Not unused to that. What I see is the most sympathetic expression I've ever seen in my entire life. A mix of empathy, not pity, and compassion. Just makes me cry more.
Marisol?
My body shakes with an uncontrollable sob. I want nothing more than to be comforted. No, Dr. Rose is just doing her job by listening to me. Maybe all of this will tell her something? Or please don't look at me. I'm interrupted by warmth wrapping around me. I realize it's Dr. Rose. She's gotten up to hold me. It's a feeling I haven't felt in a very, very long time. Her hand rubs my back, and I feel the warmth of her breath near my face when she speaks into my shoulder.
You are a beautiful butterfly, Marisol. You're a butterfly with beautiful, fragile pink wings. I saw them the moment I saw you.
My heart throbs. Hurts so bad, but the words and touch take some of the pain away. My heart continues to throb, but it feels like light has filled my chest. The throbbing becomes less painful. Finally, someone sees me. She smells nice. Like a loud blaring alarm takes me out of the moment. Her phone alarm. Dr. Rose releases me and retreats back to the desk. I can't read her expression anymore. I want to go to bed. I want her to keep holding me. I don't know what I want.
That's time, Marisol. I'm really happy with the breakthrough we've made today. I really look forward to learning more about you. Thank you for trusting me. I'll see you next week.
I can only blink deliriously at her through my tears. When I walk into Dr. Rose's office and the doors close behind me, I notice the flowers have changed again. This time it's all pink roses. I sit across from her. She smiles sweetly, per usual. The only routine I found myself in I actually enjoy.
Hello, Miss Butterfly.
She's been calling me that lately, here and there, ever since I told her about it. It was a little cringy at first, but my heart flutters when she does it now. This time isn't any different. I can't help but laugh shyly. Hi.
Marisol, I wanted to start this session with you by saying just how proud I am of you. I wanted to share some good notes I have with you.
Can't fight the stretching smile on my lips and the burning in my cheeks. It feels so good to have someone proud of me for once. Dr. Rose types onto her computer and begins to paraphrase from something on the screen. As she reads, she glances at me.
Marisol has shown an excellent progression in the first few weeks of her stay. Once a shy, hesitant speaker, she's blossomed into what I can only describe as a wonderful girl. She's responded very, very well to her new medication attempts at recreating her personal coping methods.
Coping methods? Huh? What? Dr. Rose blinks blankly at me. Her smile falls.
What?
Um, that last part. What does that mean?
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry.
He laughs.
I realize you respond so wonderfully to touch, Marisol. I actually wanted to talk about it in depth with you today.
My stomach does a little flip. What's that supposed to mean? Let her continue.
It's beautiful, really. Very cute, even. You seem to be comforted greatly by even the smallest form of affection, like reassuring holds, arm touches. I was going to ask if you had any personal insight into that. Is that something you were aware of? Is it something you've practiced before?
Try really hard to focus on what she's just asked me. Word cute rings in my ears. The rest, well, I don't know. I I don't know. I don't really get comforted by people often. Dr. Rose looks confused.
Oh, have you ever had an intimate relationship? Touch just seems to do wonders for you.
No, never. I've never dated anyone before. Not seriously, anyway.
Have you ever been intimate with anyone generally?
A flash of something unpleasant burns into my retinas. A memory. My breath catches in my throat. I feel like I'm standing on the edge of a violent whirlpool, centimeters from falling in and drowning. No, no, I've I've never. I feel something I haven't felt in a long time. Like I've just remembered I left the oven is on. Like I'm seeing a car coming toward me, but I don't have time to move.
Marisol, would you mind being honest with me? Is this something we should talk about?
I no, I mean it flashes again. My childhood bedroom, my bed. I always wanted cute sheets, pink princesses, ponies, whatever. I can remember exactly what they really looked like, where the stains ended up. Can we talk about something else? My vision goes a little blurry. I screw my eyes shut. The word intimate, I hate that word. It makes me feel dirty, sick. Like there's hands ghosting all over me. Like I can't wash the taste out of my mouth. Like I'm too small to push away. The whirlpool roars. I'm slipping. I can't feel my fingertips.
Marisol?
A shadow looms over me. I don't feel real. The warmth of the office melts away. The flowers rot with it, and the light dissipates. I've never felt this way before, or I haven't, in what feels like forever. If you're careful, you can avoid this kind of thing. I can never have to think about things I don't need to, but having it pulled out of me is. The shadow approaches me. Don't. I feel what seems like it's supposed to be a gentle touch on my chest, down my waist, but it's more like razors dragging across my skin. I grit my teeth. I try to count to 20. I can't remember what comes after 10. I can't think. I try to be quiet. If you're quiet, it's over faster. If you're good, it's. Familiar scent fills my nostrils. Something I haven't smelled in years? A cologne or perfume of some sorts. I still don't know what that smell is meant to be. The shadow smiles. It's not a kind smile. Please. I can close my eyes all I want, but I'll never forget how. I mean, I'll never feel.
Marisol?
Please don't look. The whirlpool swallows me whole. I try to grab something, try to find purchase in anything that can save me. Think I might throw up. I hope she doesn't hate me for it. I'd clean it up. I'll be a good girl. I.
Marisol, stop!
I'm brought back to the office by a different kind of touch. Dr. Rose is by my side, gripping my hands. I look down, realize that I've ripped my scars. The healing stitches, they bulge from my grasp and threaten to burst. A dry sob racks my body, and I let go of myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I let myself fall into Dr. Rose's embrace. She's gently shushing me, rubbing her hands down my back. I feel like that scared little kid again, but this time there's someone there to save me. I feel like maybe this time I'm a little worth saving in Dr. Rose's eyes.
Don't apologize, Marisol. It's okay. It'll be okay.
I shut my eyes tight. I let everything but Dr. Rose's presence blur and mute. Right now, it's just her and I. No shadow, no whirlpool. I hold on to her warmth, her smell, her soul. I grip her tightly. I don't want this moment to end. The room I sleep in has no windows. Oh, at night it's dark, very dark. I was always that kid with a nightlight. I don't think I was afraid of the dark, really. It just felt better to be able to wake up, open my eyes, and not be confused as to where I was or what was around me. If something were in my room, I'd always want to know as fast as possible. I think everyone is deathly afraid of those moments where you first wake up and don't remember where you are. I think that's a normal thing to fear. It was a little hard sleeping here at first. No nightlight. I didn't know if it was an option. Leilani didn't seem to mind the darkness as she sleeps like a rock right at lights out. I was too embarrassed to ask for one, so I just assumed it wasn't an option anyway. Once an hour, I think, light comes in when the nurse cracks the door and checks in on us. Make sure we haven't killed ourselves, each other. Leilani sleeps with a blanket over her face. She says she hates it. I don't mind it. I wish we could just leave the door cracked. The medicine they prescribed me helped a lot in those first few weeks. Makes me feel calmer towards bedtime. It's easy to let myself drift off to sleep with a pill designed for it. Night isn't easy though. Keep thinking of my last session with Rose. Dr. Rose. My eyes are burning, begging for sleep, and my brain feels like it's being shocked by thousands of watts of electricity. Thoughts rush across my mind faster than I can comprehend them. I'm shaking underneath my blanket. Hungry. I skipped my food today. I probably wouldn't be able to eat anyways. I just want to leave, be home. Think that I should have a fucking hallway light on. I want it. I remember why I'm here in the first place. Once I leave, I won't have a hallway light to leave on. I won't even have a place. No job, no apartment, nothing. My stomach tightens and I groan. I don't want to be here. I also have nothing waiting for me outside. Just homelessness. Maybe my last paycheck? I chuckled to myself. I'd even wait for my last paycheck before I did what I did. Everyone at work must be laughing at me or something. Of course Marisol got fired. I'm so glad she's gone. How embarrassing. Life is embarrassing. I walk around and people silently stare and laugh at me like I'm a freak. Can I blame them, though? Isn't it all my fault anyway? Try to be nice to people, but they shut me out anyway, or look down at me, or make fun of me. When I respond accordingly, it's Marisol is aggressive, or Marisol is a crybaby, or Marisol, this is why you don't have friends. Like being clinically kicked down and pushed over and over again. An embarrassing existence. Laughing at the moth foolishly drawn to a light is mistaken for the sun. Ugly and stupid, unsightly and naive. What's really waiting for me? A dark alley, homeless shelter that places me with men because my legal name and sex haven't changed? I was lucky enough to be placed with another girl as my roommate here, but will I be lucky again? I don't want to think about it, but I do anyway. I feel privileged for a moment. I worked really hard to get where I was, and I threw it away for this. A moment of control that turned into 24/7 surveillance and a postponed death sentence. They'll kill me out there or something. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. I don't have it in me to do this. But I had it in me to try and kill myself, right? I sit up, ignoring the stream of tears pouring from my eyes. I want to write, but I could barely see in the dark. Anger, fear, and something else boil inside of me. I just need something to do. Anything but laying here in fear. Anything. I can't breathe. I can't. There's nowhere for me to go. Nowhere for me to hide. We'll be leaving here eventually, and then what? What will happen to me? I fucked everything up. I had it all, and I didn't even realize it then. There's a tiny tap near the doorway, and I freeze. Did someone hear me? Is a nurse about to flash a light in my face, about to berate me for making so much noise, being up way past the time I should be? A face pops out from behind the doorway. I can't quite make it out in the dark.
Marisol?
It's Dr. Rose in the dark. I can tell she's dressed a little differently. She has nurse's scrubs on? Why? I'm not sure. I'm just confused as to what she's doing here in my room at night. I instinctively turn to Lilani, who's still entirely out cold on her bed. I don't know why, but I feel Dr. Rose approaches me quietly. There's a hurried energy to her movements, as if she doesn't want to be caught inside.
Marisol? Are you okay?
Don't look at me, please. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just hate the way I look when I shake as I quickly wipe my face of my tears. What are you doing here? She sits down hesitantly next to me on my bed. Her knees are touching, her scrubs are scratchy. She gingerly places a hand on my cheek. What?
I wanted to check on you. I could hear you crying.
No, I meant here at night. I subtly try to pull away from her, but her hand is stiff on my face. She stares into my eyes intensely. I can't look away. I don't want to be bad. We don't say anything for what feels like a very, very long time. By the time she speaks again, I've forgotten what I had asked. I can't tell if I feel any better or not.
You're such a sad girl, Marisol. Always crying. I worry about you.
She whispers it. She doesn't want anyone to hear her.
And I worry that I'm the only one that worries. I want to change that for you. You know that, right? I know our sessions may feel corporate in nature, or maybe you feel that I only care for you as a patient, but I want to assure you that you're more than simply a patient to me, Marisol.
My throat feels dry. The hands on my cheek feel like it's searing into my skin, threatening to scar me. I feel hot all over, in places I don't know that I should feel hot.
I see a lot of myself in you sometimes. I used to be a very sad girl too. Felt like I wasn't worth much. But I've matured. I've seen many, many things. Treated many people.
She turns around briefly, as if to see if anyone is coming. I look too. No one's there.
You, you, Marisol, are something special. I don't want to see you cry anymore. I want to see you as that proud butterfly. I have full faith in you. You're beautiful, intelligent. You have a lot of insight for someone like you. Young and impressionable, and yet you possess a self awareness most don't.
I open my mouth to tell her to get out or leave me alone, but the words don't come. I'm ashamed. She shouldn't see me like this. Waste her time on me. She's too. My hands are nervously gripping my bed sheets, threatening to pull them off of the shitty ward mattress. Something feels wrong. I can envision the walls of the room close in on the both of us, and it feels like we're the only two people in the entire world right now.
Forgive me for this. It's for your own good.
She grabs my chin and pulls my face close to hers. There's a millisecond of hesitation before she brings my lips to hers. She presses our faces together. Feels like my entire body has been dumped into an ice bath. I taste cherry chapstick on her lips. I think dimly that I'd expect something more expensive or fancy from Dr. Rose. Not that I expected to expect anything at all, really. I find the strength in me to move. I pull my head out of her hand, and she rises before I can do anything. I don't know what I do. I don't know what to do. I feel dizzy. When's the last time someone...
I'm I'm sorry.
She turns to leave, not before looking at me with a dark expression I've never seen her wear before. It's not malevolent, not apologetic either. Feels like she's reading me, like she does in our sessions. But she already knows what I contain, like she's reading a disgusting book and is personally offended or afraid.
We'll talk.
I've done something wrong, haven't I? Should I have. Should I have. Before I can ask, she leaves. I am left alone in the pitch dark again. I can hear that emotional whirlpool in the distance, in the pit of my soul coming for me. The room feels vast and empty without Dr. Rose in it. I don't get any more sleep tonight. My past 2 appointments with Dr. Rose have been inexplicably cancelled. She must hate me. Maybe she quit to get away from me? I should have let her do whatever it was that she needed to do. She said it was for my own good. When has she ever lied to me? I reflect back on her entire history. I can't think of a single untruth. The thought that I mistrusted her with all these sessions makes me sick. I think she'd know how to make it feel good. Does it even matter? Even if it wasn't good, I should have just let her. I haven't eaten much in the past week. I can barely stomach the smell of food, let alone put any in my mouth. How's it gonna be when I get out of here and I can't eat at all? I'm ungrateful all around. God, did I scare her away? Are my lips too chapped? She changed her mind and realized I wasn't all those great things she said I was. Probably. I didn't even believe any of that stuff. I'm not someone worthy of worrying about, let alone speaking to, let alone touching or kissing for whatever reason. I realized that what we shared was a kiss, but I pushed that underneath all the other stuff polluting my brain. I don't want to think about it for some reason. I feel an intrinsic guilt, like what we did was bad. I remember how she said my coping mechanism was touch. She was trying to just comfort me in the best way she could. She's the only one who would ever bother to help me, and I pushed her away. I'm such a. I'm so. I embarrassed her. I made things too weird. She was just doing doctor stuff, her job, and I made it way too weird. I feel so. I stopped doing anything this past week. Too tired, too out of it. But Lonnie tried to drag me out of bed into some of the activities. He loved drawing. Come on, they have painting today. But I stay in bed. She's too nice. Everyone here is too nice to someone like me. I deserve it when they call me Mister. I'm just a charity case. But she makes conversation with me when she can. Even if I don't respond, sometimes she reads her books out loud to me just to cut through the silence. I get the feeling she doesn't like the quiet much. It's nice to hear her speak. It's like having a TV on in the other room, kind of like how you do for anxious dogs. Nurses bring me my food, come to my room, take my vitals, try to coax me into showers, and get out of the ward like a sick animal. I am a sick animal. I'm fucked in the head. It will be forever. If I were a dog, I'd be put down for being untrainable. But for some reason, don't euthanize people when they're sick. It's kind of cruel, isn't it? don't know what to say to her now that we're sitting face to face again. I'm not mad. I'm don't know what I'm feeling. I don't think I ever did. I feel too aware of myself, afraid to even fidget. She scans my face silently. I think she's trying to figure out what I'm feeling too. I'm glad she's still here, but I don't feel as relieved as I thought I'd be. I try to think of something good. All I can think of right now is the taste of dollar store chapstick. I try to look around the room at the flowers that always brighten my day, but I notice all the vases are empty for the first time.
I wanted to start this session with a proper apology, Miss Hernandez.
No butterfly, not even a marisol. I cringe at my recent hesitancy toward showering about the fact that I must look terrible right now. Just pathetic. A cute nickname hardly suits me right now.
About the other night, I was only trying to help. I felt you were on the edge of a panic attack, and
We don't have to talk about it, Doctor. Dr. Rose clears her throat. She seems as hesitant to talk about it as I am.
in that case, I figured we talked about something a little different this session. I realize that we've met plenty of times, and I know so much about you, but you don't know much about me. I figured, well, maybe it's time to share some things with you to make things more equal, fair.
I sit up a bit in my chair. Now that I think about it, I realize it's true. I don't know much about her personal life, though I guess I'd like to.
Wanted to start off with that I was here the other night because I was filling in for another nurse. I have a nursing license of sorts. It was what I wanted to do before I decided therapy was a better fit for me.
What made you think that? She taps her finger absentmindedly against the desk. Her fingernails are pink, glossy. My polish is almost all chipped away by now, chewed off.
I wanted to help people more than I already was. As a nurse, I just felt like a housekeeper. I respect everything they do for us, the nurses I mean. I wanted to be closer to my patients. I wanted to really, really get to know them, to hear their stories, to feel their pain with them. I wanted to give people, once otherwise thrown aside by the rest of society, a chance to, I don't know, a chance to be themselves without judgment. A chance to see someone who doesn't immediately think they're less than.
That's, pretty nice of you. I wish I had a calling like that. He smiles. I wish I had a smile that pretty.
I think everyone has a calling, Marisol. I just think some people have an easier time at finding it than others. Anyway, it took me a while to find mine. Sometimes I even wonder if it truly is my calling. I feel like there's no tangible way of knowing that. All there is that feeling of completion, satisfaction, content. All you have to do is hold on to the faith in yourself in what you want to do. Either way, I believe you just haven't found yours yet.
I smile back. I really, really want to believe her.
Anyway, that's all work stuff. I'm trying to think of something more personal to share with you. Hmm.
What are your favorite flowers? She tilts her head, as if to question why I'd ask her such a thing. It's just, you always have, like, flowers? New ones, usually. Um, figured you liked flowers. Dr. Rose barks a laugh I haven't heard from her before. It sounds genuine, real.
I do. I'm a regular at a flower shop on the way to work. I think flowers do a wonderful job of brightening up a room, making people feel welcome. I believe subconscious acknowledgement of other life flourishing in a space eases people.
That's a really interesting observation, and I think it's true, for me at least.
I don't have any today because the owner of the shop passed this weekend. She was an older lady, really nice. Anyway, the shop's closed for the week, so no flowers. Maybe next week.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
The awkwardness from before creeps back in as we both fall silent. We spend a few seconds staring at each other. Dr. Rose looks sad, defeated maybe?
it's Mary.
What?
My name, my first name, it's Mary. Our names are kind of similar, aren't they? Though yours is a lot prettier.
Thank you. Anything about me being pretty to her? The idea of it makes my face a little warm.
That reminds me, I'll have to cut this appointment short, but the next time we see each other, I want to try something new.
What do you mean?
It's an extremely successful type of therapy, not unlike exposure therapy. I don't want to spoil it, so I won't get into too much detail. And I also have a gift for you.
Selfishly, my interest is piqued. The word gift. I can't even remember the last time someone has given me anything. No one even remembers my birthday anymore. Really? Dr. Rose nods with her usual sweet smile.
Special gift, but you'll have to indulge me in trying your best with our next session. It'll not only help you, but it'll show me so much about you that will only make it easier to treat you. Can you do that for me?
I'm determined not to disappoint her this time. Of course, Dr. Rose. The flowers are back. Marigolds and roses this time. Guess the shop opened back up again. Or maybe she went somewhere else?
You remember how I told you this may be a tough session, Marisol?
I nod. Mary rises from her desk, the fire in her eyes, roaring, but silent all the same.
You have to trust me.
She walks around from her side of the desk to mine, then behind me. I hear a metallic click. It's the lock to the door. She's never done that before.
I don't want someone to interrupt us. This is really important, Marisol.
She slowly walks back to face me. She bends down to my level, places her hands on my shoulders. I'm not sure what she's doing. Not to look anywhere but at her face. I get the feeling that she needs me to look her in the eyes.
Do you trust me?
What are we doing?
Answer my question, Marisol. Do you trust me?
Yeah, I do.
I need you to take your shirt off, Marisol.
I laugh. Surely she's joking. That dry kind of absurdist humor some people have, right? Dr. Rose isn't laughing. She's not even smiling. Not really. She's looking into my eyes like this is the most serious moment of her life. Feeling I can't quite place is creeping up my spine. I'm confused.
Turn the lights off, it'll make you more comfortable.
She gets up to flick the light switch and returns back in front of me. In the dark, I can only see the contours of her face where the window lights highlight it. Everything else is fuzzy.
Please, Marisol.
I'm sure this is necessary. I gingerly touch the bottom hem of my gown, wearing layers, so I take the first one off first. I already feel naked. It clings close to my body, showing my wrongness. Too boxy, broad. Hope she doesn't think I'm too terrible to look at. Not that it matters. This is purely medical.
Keep going.
Are you sure?
The next one, Marisol.
I listen to her. Eventually, I'm left in my sports bra. I'm not filled out enough for a regular one yet. Stupid, ugly little buds that look misshapen and wrong, but eventually maybe they'll be cuter. I think I'd sacrifice a place to stay just to keep getting my hormones. I feel gross in front of her, like a bug being inspected underneath a microscope. I feel like there's nowhere to hide. My shorts are so short that I feel effectively naked, save my socks and the gauze still wrapped tightly around my wrist. Now what?
I'll help you.
She straddles me. I'm shocked by the sudden movement and the weight on my lap. She's moving too fast for me to do anything. Has her hand on my bra straps already? Before I can protest, she's pulling my bra above my head, and my arms can do nothing but allow themselves to be pulled upward and through the bra strap's arms. I'm topless in my therapist office. I taste cheap cherry chapstick again before I notice our lips together. Feels like nothing. I thought when you kiss people that you were supposed to feel something, like fireworks or something. But maybe because this is supposed to be clinical, maybe that's why I don't feel anything. Maybe I'm not supposed to feel anything. I want to push away. I stay. I don't want to repeat last time. She was onto something then and is only trying to do something important now. She knows more than me about this kind of thing. It's her job. When she pulls away, she's breathless.
You were molested as a child, Marisol, and I want to help you talk about it. It blocks you from seeing or reaching your full potential. I think by recreating your trauma in a good light, we'll be able to achieve this. We can talk about it freely. You need someone who loves you to touch you.
I weakly try to push her off of me. She has my wrist in her hands and falls back into me to kiss me again. I don't think she even realizes that it's hurting me. Maybe it's a grounding technique? Sure on my wounds? You. What?
You don't get it, butterfly. I love you. You've been alone. You need someone who can take care of you. You know I can do that. I can take care of you, protect you. God, when you first walked into my office, I saw hope, opportunity, all in your face. It was beautiful.
She lets go of my hands and drags her fingers down my chest. They're cold? Maybe I'm just warm.
I have been lonely too. I meant it. When I said I saw a lot of myself in you, we're the same, just years apart. With my help, Marisol, I can assure you will always be that beautiful butterfly you want to be. The rest of the world may not see it, but I do. I see your wings.
I'm crying, but I'm not sure why. She's saying so many nice things, going out of her way to help me. I try to focus on her words more, not her hands.
I see you, Marisol. I can't really put it into words, but the universe put us both here for a reason. We were meant to meet for a reason. This is why the world made me a therapist. This is why the world dealt you such a bad hand, so that we'd meet here and we could help each other.
Her hands are lowering slowly. They reach the edge of my shorts. I shut my eyes tight. I don't even like touching myself.
Remember your gift. Remember to trust me.
I don't really care about a gift right now, but I did say I trusted her. I have to keep my word. She's smarter than me. This is good. This is really good. I'm being helped. She's helping me. I don't think about anything for what feels like forever. I mute it all. Her hands are lower than what my subconscious thinks is acceptable. I try not to pinpoint their exact location. I just, I just,
Let this happen. It's for your own good.
I can hear her distantly. My eyes are still screwed shut. Focus on the pressure behind my eyelids, feeling of the gallons of blood rushing through me at this moment. Something happens and I want to scream. I want her off. Dr. Rose?
Mary. Call me Mary now. I love you, Marisol.
She whispers it hot in my ear. I almost want to whisper it back. By the time the lights are back on, along with my clothes, I feel 1,000 miles away from my body. Empty, drained. I feel like I look like a mess. Ears, my hair messy. Dr. Mary looks perfectly put together, as if nothing happened. It's her job, after all.
You did really well, Marisol.
I don't know what to say, so I don't say anything. My legs feel wobbly. She reaches into the same drawer she pulled my journal out of all those weeks ago. From it, she pulls out a tiny velvet black box. The jewelry box? I can only guess. My gift.
These are for you.
I take the little box in my hands and gently open it. My hands are shaking. What greets me is two little pink butterfly gems. Earrings. They look just like how I remembered they'd look. I look up at her incredulously. Maybe I've been asleep this whole time. I'm going to wake up? It's hard to tell what kind of dream this is, if I'm dreaming at all. How?
They were always meant to be yours. You just needed to grow a little.
I I don't know what to.
I love you, Marisol. Really?
I know what she means. Whatever else happens from here on out doesn't matter. Just us. Just this moment. I smile, not even worried about if it looks stupid or ugly or wrong, because I'm happy. I think. Genuinely. I. I love you too, Mary. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. Several pages of my journal are ripped to pieces. I've been gripping my marker for hours, writing over and over and over in it. I have to get my thoughts all down before they split my head open. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. I'm so happy. Sad tears are falling from my eyes. I'm so excited, but my stomach feels like it's convulsing inside of me. I feel like a child again. I vomit a few times in the toilet, or I try to. A lot of my time is spent emptily wrenching. Maybe she really did empty everything out of me.
Hey, are you good?
I didn't hear her walk in. Downside of everyone wearing socks, I guess. I'm fine. Just feeling weird.
Are you sure? You've been acting so weird, dude.
Please don't call me that. And yes, I'm sure.
Right. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? You can have my leftover juice box from breakfast if you want it.
Sorry. Thanks. Maybe? Sorry, maybe I'm getting sick. A nurse pulls her away for something. I'm not even paying attention, really. I press my head against the cool metal of the toilet. Never thought this day would come. I get more and more jittery as the week goes by. I can't eat because I'm not hungry. Maybe it's the meds? I'm practically bouncing off the walls of my room. But I stopped going to group sessions and yoga again as the thought of being around anyone but Mary fills me with anxiety. I feel like every time I have to talk to a nurse, I'm pushed out of my body and forced to watch the interaction taking place in third person. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. Wonder if we'll practice more today. My appointment is any minute now. Any minute, a nurse will walk in to take me away to Dr. Rose's office, and someone knocks. Hard. The door opens. It's not a nurse. There's a man in the doorway dressed completely unlike anything any of the other staff wears. I've never seen him before. He looks like he stepped out of an office or something. No coat or scrubs or anything. Accompanying him is another nurse, so I know he's definitely supposed to be here. Seen her a few times.
I'm looking for a Mr. Hernandez.
The nurse next to him points at me, almost accusingly.
Right there.
Good morning, Mr. Hernandez. I'm with the hospital administrative staff. Could you please come with me a moment?
I swallow, nodding. My leg feels leadened as I follow them through the ward. The hallways are all familiar to me now. Second home. Night nurses let me walk the loop sometimes when I can't sleep. The rec room with the smaller TV is my favorite because no one really goes in there. But the longer we walk, the less I recognize. They take me through the heavy security door at the entrance of the ward. Sometimes I see people leave and never come back, nurses waving them goodbye and congratulating them. The idea of being that makes me nervous. Can't leave now. It's a small room they take me into, as boring as the rest of the rooms I've been dragged into through my stay here. Only Mary's is decorated. Cute. Homey. A well-dressed woman greets me, bowing her head a little. She doesn't even bother getting up. She's got one of those fake customer service smiles. In the middle of the room is a table with a closed folder on top and an empty chair on either side. The other nurse that escorted me here leans against the wall behind me. He tells me to take a seat, and I do. I feel inexplicitly like I'm in trouble, but I haven't done anything wrong, I think. Maybe I am being discharged. Have I really made that much progress? Yes, I want to get better, but
Now, Mr. Hernandez, first I want to ask you how your stay has been here.
I blink at him. Maybe they're being audited or something? It's it's been good. It's been good.
Enjoying the food?
Not really. No. Everyone in the room laughs except for me. I wasn't telling a joke, so I'm not sure why. The distinct embarrassment of being a joke burns at my cheeks. I hate remembering how it feels to talk to anyone but her.
Is there anything bothering you right now? Something on your mind you want to discuss?
I'm mostly wondering why I'm here. I choke back on my nerves. It takes a concentrated effort to quell the bouncing in my leg. I pull at the hem of my shorts instead. This doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel like my sessions with Mary. Admin frowns a bit and looks through his folder. He holds it at such an angle that I can't see whatever's in there. I don't know if I really care to peek. Probably just the same files about my blood pressure or whatever it is nurses look at.
Has anything changed for you recently that might be affecting how you're feeling day to day?
Oh, that's not ideal. A wave of warmth washes over me, like I've been caught doing something I'm definitely not supposed to be doing. How it felt the first time my mom caught me wearing her clothes. How it felt my messages stopped reading as sent. Did what I was supposed to. I kept it a secret. I'll keep it that way. No, not really. It's been good. The same. It's not subtle, is it? Damn it. It's not subtle at all. I barely leave my room at all anymore. I talk to the nurse in passing. It wasn't my fault that they all make me feel stupid when I talk to them. None of them even really care about me. We're all just passing time here the same. Milani is nice, but she probably would rather be spending her time with anyone else. The nurses just, they're being paid to be nice to me. Only one who cares is. Only one who I want to spend time with is. It's just not what I'd like to do.
I understand. About your time with Dr. Rose, I noticed your sessions have been running longer than scheduled. Can you tell me about that? You enjoy that more than group therapy.
Really not good. Yeah, I do. This is not good at all. She's very kind and listens to me. It's nice to be able to talk about how I feel. It's my fault the sessions go longer. Because I don't go to group therapy, I end up having more to talk about.
I can understand that. Have you felt it has been helpful for you to talk to her?
Yeah, yes, of course. It's helped me a lot. Actually, I feel great. Or better.
Your behavior doesn't seem to be reflecting that. I've been told you barely eat. Is that true?
Feels like I'm plummeting from the sky. Like my wings are caught in the sticky web of a spider, rumbling in on themselves. I can see the spider inching towards me, but I can't do anything about it.
Has anything happened during your sessions that made you uncomfortable?
Do spiders eat moths? I wonder. Of course not.
I need to ask you directly. Has Dr. Rose ever been inappropriate with you?
I don't look up. I can feel the eyes of everyone in the room on me, boring holes into me, making me burn up, hug under a magnifying glass. I think somehow they know. I don't look up, but I can feel the eyes of everyone in the room on me, boring holes into me, making me burn up, bug under a magnifying glass. I think I know what they want me to say, what they're expecting. I think somehow they know. Maybe they have a video. Maybe someone saw. Maybe they're misunderstanding her helping me as her hurting me somehow. You wouldn't do that. She would never hurt me. Everything she's done to me that we've done together, I mean, It was scary at first, but she said she loves me, so it's different. It's not like how it was when I was a kid. It's not like that at all. It feels totally different. I like it this time. I love it. I want it to keep happening to me. I don't want it to stop. I was only scared for a little bit. I'm good now. I'm good for her. She knows what she's doing. I trust her. I really do. She loves me. I love her. But Dr. Rose, she cares about me. All of you guys are supposed to care about me, aren't you? Um, but I mean, she never hurt me. Never has. And I don't think ever will. I was never hurt. She was helping me. It makes me sad you think she might have done something like that. I know she's just my therapist, but I think she's a good person. I was always cared for. I was always loved. By her. I'm honestly a little embarrassed. I love her. And she loves me. All this trouble for nothing. She's everything to me. She's the only reason I'm alive. I would have just killed myself getting out of here being homeless. It wasn't worth it to keep going. I was going to do the job right this time. And now, I have someone to keep going for. Someone worth something. Not like me. Dr. Rose has helped me better myself. She has helped me more than any other therapist I've seen, honestly. Everything she's done, it's helped. I'm sorry I haven't been leaving my room much. This just isn't a good place for me to be. I'm not much of a people person. I know I'm not lying. It feels like I am. How can you get caught lying if you're telling the truth? They wouldn't understand the truth, I guess.
That's all right. I appreciate you being honest with me.
Any skepticism that might be present in his face or his tone, maybe it's trained out at them to show that kind of thing.
If anything ever changes, or if you think of something later, you can always come talk to me. This isn't about getting anyone in trouble, it's about making sure you're okay.
I nod dumbly. He clears his throat, tapping his folder down on the table. The noise makes me flinch a little.
Just so you're aware, Dr. Rose will be on administrative leave pending further investigation.
I focus on not letting my disappointment show. Keep my expression apathetic. If I let it show how soul-crushing that is to hear, they'll definitely know. She trusted me not to tell them. They won't know. But administrative leave? How long will it be until we see each other again? What if we never see each other again? What if... I chew on my lip. I need to rein it in. When it comes down to it, she wrote her number in my notebook. I can hear her voice and ask her if she's okay, and tell her I love her too. And she'll tell me it'll be okay, that she's coming back, and it really will be okay.
We're checking in with everyone who speaks to her. So in the meantime, we'll have you placed with someone else to talk to.
I nod. A pang of jealousy pulls at my insides at the thought of her speaking to other people. It makes sense, but... No, that's stupid of me. She told me that I'm special. She loves me. I know she wouldn't do that kind of thing with anyone else. She wouldn't lie to me. Unless she had to for her job. But it's different. I'm different. No, actually, she wouldn't do it for anyone else, even if it was for her job. She doesn't care about anyone else the way she cares about me. I know that. I believe that. Everyone else is just a patient to her. I'm her butterfly.
I'm sorry if that's an inconvenience for you. I appreciate you talking with me today.
Mr. Hernandez.
He continues talking, and I'm nodding. Then everyone is standing up, and I'm being led out of the room, back into the bowels of the ward. I feel like cattle, like I'm being herded. Everything feels too bright. I barely feel like I can control my body, and I'm brought back to my room. Every step I take feels like it reverberates throughout my skull, into my brain. I feel too sensitive all over. Cold air of the ward makes me shiver. I know the truth. I know what's good for me. I know how I feel. No one can tell me how I feel except for her. No one can even begin to understand how I feel except for her. And I think I feel like it'll be okay. A couple of weeks have passed by since then. Maybe 3. She was replaced with some guy. I made it work, lied through my teeth about who I am, where I'm from. I brought myself to pretend I wanted to participate. Yoga, painting, group therapy, watching trashy TV. It's easy to pretend when you have something to pretend for, to get better for. Eventually, I got to go home. Home. The smell of rain and wet grass fills my nostrils, and my brain is filled with an all too familiar electricity that makes my body shiver and feel warm. The cloudy sky above me is probably the most beautiful thing I've seen in a little over a month. For such a long stay, the end felt so anticlimactic. They let me walk out alone. I told them I had to take the bus. No one seemed to question it or mind. I guess it is kind of a revolving door here. I said goodbye to the nurses, the yoga instructor, the other patients, and the group sessions I went to. I thought about saying bye to Lilani, but something inside me didn't want to. She probably wouldn't care anyway. Maybe she'll get out of there too. Maybe she'll live and die there. We'll never see each other again. I finally reached the bus stop. I don't plan on taking it. Someone is picking me up. Someone I called earlier that day. She wrote her number down for me in glittery pink ink. When I called her, she sounded relieved. Happy I could hear the smile in her voice. She said I couldn't call back, but that she'd wait for me. I could wait forever if she wanted me to. The air feels so nice on my skin. It feels good to wear my own clothes, even if these were the ones they found me in all that time ago. That moment doesn't even feel real anymore. I look down at my arms. Stitches are gone, replaced with white scars. It can't be helped now, but it's okay. It all changes, warps into something new. My scars are no different. They've come a long way from the open wounds they once were. So have I. The car pulls up next to the bus stop, and I walk up to it. I'm not sure this is the right one. It's early. I can see plastic figures of cute little animals on the dashboard. I open the car door. It smells nice, like perfume and air freshener.
Hi, butterfly. Let's go home.